So I know most people don't do book reviews on autobiography/memoirs, and most people don't do book reviews on 100-page children's books. However, earlier in this month I finished two really great books that were both of those, and I just wanted to let you guys know about them, so I figured I would do a conjoined book review. So watch as I go where pretty much everyone else has already gone and review two books in one video. So today I have book reviews on Bossypants by Tina Fey and The Tales of Beedle the Bard by J.K. Rowling. I will leave annotations at the bottom of the video so you can go back and forth or just watch one review or one or the other. Or if you want me to shut up right now and just skip ahead to the review, feel free, but there will be an annotation for Bossypants and one for The Tales of Beedle the Bard. Let's get started with the reviews. So the first review I have for you guys is Bossypants by Tina Fey, and this is her autobiography so far. I read this on the plane ride and also my trip to Colorado, and I actually did listen to the audiobook while reading this. I also wanted to get the paperback because I love the cover, and also I wanted to read along as I listened to it. So I had the audiobook in my ears and was reading this. It was a good time, yeah. So basically Bossypants is just about Tina's life, everything she's gone through, her childhood, college, boyfriends, gay friends, lots and lots of gay friends, getting started on Saturday Night Live, 30 Rock, Sarah Palin, her daughter Alice. It's just her telling you her story, and it's freaking hilarious. I think it was really interesting to see how she grew up and everything, and see it all from her perspective instead of just being an outsider. Can I just say, the audiobook made it so much better. I don't know why you would just read the book. You have to get the audiobook. I personally think it would just be half as funny if I just read the paperback. Just the voices she uses and her expressions and just the Tina Fey of it. It made the whole experience just awesome. Bravo. Bravo. I apologize if any of this starts not making sense, but I had to clear off my camera, so now it's like an hour later from everything else that I just did, so I'm just gonna go off of memory on this. I noticed that her voice faded out sometimes, which of course I knew what she was saying, but that was just something that I noticed in the audiobook, and like she added in things, which is very funny and very good. I mean, it was a little confusing, but that's what I get for being compulsive and having to buy two different ones. You know, this kind of made me want to write an autobiography and just like talk about funny different things in my life, and you know, like the things that have happened to me over the years, the important stuff. It made me realize that biographies and autobiographies don't always have to be extremely boring like all the other ones that I've had to read. I wish that I had read this when I was supposed to read an autobiography for school. After reading this, I've watched many episodes of 30 Rock, which I was already a fan of the show. I've watched lots of Tina Fey movies. It made me think of Baby Mama, Mean Girls, Date Night, which I love these movies by her. Tina Fey is just a hilarious genius. I wish I was her best friend or something. And I love the cover. I don't know why. It grosses out my brother, but I find it hilarious and just so her. She's just a normal, awesome girl. So I'm going to give Bossypants by Tina Fey 5 stars out of 5. I guess that's kind of like rating someone's life, but still, it's an awesome story. Life. So the next review I have for you guys is The Tales of Beedle the Bard by J.K. Rowling. This kind of has to do with Harry Potter, but not really. It's a collection of stories from some old wizard, and commentary from Albus Dumbledore. There's the Wizard and the Hopping Pot, the Fountain of Fair Fortune, the Warlock's Hairy Heart, Babbity Rabbity and her Cackling Stump, and of course the Tale of the Three Brothers, which was in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Following every story is commentary from Albus Dumbledore, so I'm just going to talk about these stories as a whole. I really enjoyed the wizarding stories. I think they were really interesting and cool to see, you know, the background of just magic. Albus Dumbledore's commentary made me think of things that I had not really thought of while reading it. Of course, sometimes it was hard to follow and got a little bit boring, but it was all very good, and I love how J.K. Rowling knows her characters so well that she can make a book just from their perspective and their opinions on stories. My favorite story of this was the Warlock's Hairy Heart. I liked how dark it was and how real it was. It was definitely my favorite, but I liked all of them. In the Tale of the Three Brothers, I have always loved that story since I read it in the 7th Harry Potter book back in 2007. If you're a Harry Potter fan, you definitely think you should read this. I got through it in just an hour or so, so do that. So I gave The Tales of Beedle the Bard by J.K. Rowling 4 stars out of 5. Just because it's not like an amazing 5-star book. It's still really good. So that is it for the book reviews in this video. You guys, let me know if you like the whole more than one in a video, because I think this is something I'm going to be doing a lot more this month. Just trying it out. So I'll see you guys later.